Yeah, we do. We did not practice it. One of the reasons that we have not is CJ's been injured. Practice time, procedurally, as far as him directing that, he's been in Jersey. Plus we were going on the road, and so having the running back be in control of the cadence, that's been one of the reasons we haven't used it. But we have discussed it as a staff.
See how?
Yeah.
Just following what you asked before, and Dabo said all the chatter that's been out there. You know, it's typical of a team that's coming off a couple of losses over but it certainly can't help when all that stuff's flying around.
As far as
in terms of the supposed tiff between you and Dabo and that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah, I've heard that too. I had also heard that I did go to the press conference after the Valley game. A lot of things, I think, when you've got a situation where you lose a couple of tight games, and you've got a little bit of that looking for answers, I think. There's always, and you've got people at practice maybe that aren't used to being out of college football practice. It's probably a little surprising, some of the things that they say. But it was no big deal. I mean, it's a competitive sport, it's an intense sport. We got to do our job as coaches, and that's motivate our players. And Coach Sweeney obviously has to do his job as a head coach and motivate not only the players but the staff. So it was a very intense open day Wednesday practice, very typical of some that we've had around here in the preseason and spring practice. So I think you got to do some things maybe to catch their attention as players. And I think that it's really helped our guys, and they've fed off of the intensity, and we've had better practice here the last couple of days. So I didn't think it was that big a deal. Obviously, when you got the band at practice, they're gonna fly. So just a normal intense practice, intense competitive guys, and hopefully we'll have more like that.
What exactly did happen that the band saw that triggered all this?
Just, I think they were caught off by the vocal. Just allowed, really getting after the kids and the staff, getting the little things right. You guys have been at practice before, it's only fire and it's so I don't know if those guys have any good, but it's what you would expect. I think Coach Sweeney did a good job of addressing that for you guys earlier. It was nothing. The players actually fed off of it, so it's been a good thing.
In terms of moving with this offense, so you guys have simplified things before. At least he said trying to work on getting plays right. I mean, is a simpler approach do you think was needed to get more consistent in games? I mean, is it just execution, or what exactly?
Well, I mean, obviously, execution has a lot to do with just doing the little things right. Getting the very small, minute details right. Whatever the play may be, whatever the case may be, and that's what showed up on tape. Is just not great execution. We got to coach them a little bit better. We got to do our job better. We got to help our players in their preparation during the week, and obviously our players go play the game. And, I think that they have seen where, on offense, if you got one guy that makes a mistake, that can cost you from having a good football player. So, that's kind of where we're at. We just got to grow up on offense. Some young players have got to continue to develop and live and learn a little bit. I think I can do a better job coaching our quarterback, and preparing him to make better decisions. And I think our whole unit in particular can make improvement, and it's all about execution when given those opportunities.
Billy, can you talk about how your background has helped you to deal with the things that you've dealt with over the last 7, 8, 9 days? Some of the criticism, the outside talk, and having that thick skin that you got to have in this business.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, we as a coach, I think you wake up every day, one of the things that stands out to me is it's tough on you when you lose football games because your expectations are really high for yourself and for your whatever you're involved with, whatever your name's on. And, more than the outside influence, I think it's a personal deal that you got to manage. No different than anything you've done in the past. You want to be really good and productive at what you do. And when you're not, it's stressful. So for me, having grown up as a coach's son, having seen maybe a bad season here or there, or having been around here in the past when maybe criticisms got a little bit rocky, seeing how other guys dealt with it, that's been a good experience, and this is no different. So I think the thing you got to focus on is just your standards of what is good enough. And, obviously, we need to play better on offense, and that's my job to go to work each day and improve. As far as the outside deal, you'd be surprised at how we literally come in here and we go to work and we work through it. I mean, we're not out there dealing with like you guys go to work every day. You're in the media market. We work. We know what we see on that tape. We know how we got to continue to improve and execute better. And how in all reality, you could easily win one of those three, two of those three, three of those three. You just got to execute a little bit better at certain times, certain opportunities. But I think our kids feel a sense of urgency. I think if you talk to our leaders on offense, they've seen the things that we're trying to do to make a difference and help these guys prepare for their game and coach them a little bit better.